It is time for our mini mint lesson for math, and I'm here with a friend because math is more fun with a friend. And yesterday I was talking to one of our classmates, and he was saying that he was having a hard time solving the equations that have missing parts. So the turtles and I are going to do some math examples with those in them to help you out. So here we go. Oh, the heroes in a half shell doing math. There the rest of the clan is hanging out with our target for today, which is I can solve equations with missing parts. Now remember, I am not going to do all the work for you, right, friends? I'll do some. So here is our first equation. Remember, you need to name the parts of your equation. In an adding, it's part plus part equals the whole. And that's what's missing is the whole. So if you name your part plus part and your whole, then that will help you. So just add. So there I started. I left this number whole. I broke up my 400 into 470 and 4. And when I added 388 plus 400, that equals 788. Then when I add my 70 in, 788 plus 70 equals 858. I added 2 of my 4 to get to 860, and then added the other 2 to get to 862. So that's a pretty easy one, adding with the missing whole. Okay, take a look at the turtles for a second. There we go. So here is our next. Here is, I named them missing part. Here's my other part and my whole, because I know when I have an adding, the first 2 are parts and your answer or your sum is your whole. So part plus part equals whole, and I'm missing a part. Couple different ways I can solve that. I can take my whole and subtract the part I know, and that will give me my missing part. So there, if I take my whole and I left it whole, minus 300 equals 529. Minus the 4 equals 525. Minus my 90, and that's a big jump, but it does equal 435. So that would be my missing part. Or I can add up. That would look like this, and that would be the popsicle stick way. So when I add my 6 to get to 400, then I go 400 plus 400 equals 800, and 800 plus 29 equals 829, and that also equals 435. So when you're missing a part in an adding equation, that's how you solve that. Check out our turtle again while I turn the page. Okay, here's my next equation of a missing part. I named my parts. In a takeaway or subtraction, the first is the whole, and what you take away in your answer is a part. So I am missing my whole. When I'm missing my whole, what do? Add the parts together. 848 plus 391. That's going to give you your whole. So there I did. I added together, and I came up with 431. I only did that one way because you know what? You have your 2 parts. So you add together to get your whole. Check out the turtle over here for our last problem. Our last problem with missing 455 minus something equals 77. What do I have here? In a subtraction, this is my whole, and I'm missing a part. And I have a part. 2 ways I can solve that. I want you to be thinking 2 ways that you can solve that. You can add up to the whole. So that's what I did. I took the part I know, and I added up to my 455 the popsicle stick way, and I come up with my missing part in the popsicle stick. Because, I want to hold this just a second, because here is the part I know, here's my hole, so this is the part I don't know. And the other way is to take away the part from the hole that I know. So 455 minus 50 is 405. 405 minus 20, because 70 is 385. 385 minus 5 is 380. And 380 minus 2 is 378. I came up with it twice. So if you name your parts in your hole, that will help you. Again, our focus for this mini lesson was I can solve equations with missing parts. I'm just going to set those out so we can take a look at those one more time. I'm going to move my friends. Move my friends. There's one. Think about, I'm missing the hole, so I add them together. There's two. When I have both parts, missing the hole again, I add them together. Here I have the hole in one of my parts. I need to find the other part. I either subtract from the hole or I add up to the hole. And the popsicle stick is. And here when I'm missing a part, same thing. Either I subtract from the hole, the part I know, or I add up. All right, friends, I hope that helps with your math today. Have a great morning, and I will see you this afternoon.